with another layout. This is a page kit that I put together last year. I just put all of the cool kid stuff that I have. This is the collection from Crate Paper. So I had some stickers and a couple pieces of paper and the die cuts and the chipboard. So I'm going to start with this picture of my son. This is my youngest, and it was the first summer that we brought them home, and we went and got his hair cut. So he looked super cute and handsome, and he was really, really proud of his blue mohawk, so I thought it was a cute picture to scrap. And I'm just going to cut this cut-apart sheet. It has those really nice stars on the back, and I love them. I wish I had bought 2 pieces of this paper, but there were a few cut-aparts that I knew for sure I wanted to keep. So I'm just going to go ahead and basically cut into this paper and make sure that I have all of those squares that I wanted. And then this one is the black and white stripes, which of course are awesome. Again, I should have bought more than 1 piece of this paper. And then on the back are those really cute little puppy dogs. So I want a strip of each. So I'm going to have a big strip of the black and white, and then just that little strip of the puppy dogs. Or I guess it's not puppy dogs. Is it a dog, a fox, and a bear? Yes, I think it's a dog, a fox, and a bear. Anyways, it's adorable, whatever it is. And then now I'm going to go through the die cut pack, and I'm just going to look for things that might work. I liked that dinosaur because it had that bright pop of red, just like the bee does. And then those 2 tags, one was red and one has the bee. And then that frame is the black and white, so I liked that too. And that little square that says yeah. And then the last one I pulled out is that little circle with the flash, the lightning bolt or the flash symbol on it. And so this is sort of the general direction that this layout is going to go. I'm going to try and have that sort of horizontal feel to it. Now I'm just pulling off some of the chipboard that I think will work. So I'm looking for color primarily, the red and that sort of minty green. And I pulled off that 3 thinking I was so smart. And then it turns out he wasn't actually 3, he was 2. So eventually I will get rid of that 3 and it will find its way onto the next layout I do for my middle son, who was 3 in his picture, but at the time I was like, woohoo, look at me go. So yeah. And now that I have everything sort of where I want it to go, I'm going to start gluing things down. So I'll do that strip and then this big strip. And I just really like how simple this layout is. The colors are so bold, they're very sort of vibrant, and so it was nice to just be able to put together a simple, bold layout to complement the papers. So on this side I have that play hard, love, grow. And then I pulled out that dog because it's the right color of red. And now here on this side I'm going to put the bee down. And I'm just using the lines in that black and white paper to sort of roughly measure and make sure that they're even. And I'm going to put this black and white frame from the die cut pack around that bee just to highlight. His nickname starts with a B, so I thought that was cute to put there. And I'm going to pop up the one side just to give it a little bit of dimension. And that cute little chipboard sticker is a little car, and it's that nice mint green. So that's a good complement to the red on that side. And then that little die cut that says yeah. And now I'm going to fiddle around with these tags a little bit. I liked that tag. I don't really care that you can't tell it's an ampersand. I was just mostly going for the color. I wanted to have some of that red showing. And then of course that B again for his nickname. And then with the cut off of that red, I realized that I could make another little cluster down in the bottom. So I took one of the chipboard pieces that I pulled out and some of that star paper and then that little cut off piece of tag, and I have a little cluster down at the bottom. And now I'm going to mirror that and do a little cluster up at the top. And instead with this one I'm using the piece of the bee that I cut off, and it just says boy on it, so it doesn't really have a color, but it's just the bottom piece of that bee. Yeah, and I kind of liked that. I think it works. And now I have these fun, I don't know, are they epoxy or plastic stickers? So I'm going to try and pull a few of those off. And again, they just add that really fun texture and that sort of shine. So I'm going to pull all of the black stars off and scatter them around. And I pulled off that one little thing that says, "Hey buddy." And I put that up by the 3, which yes, at this point the 3 is still on there, and I won't figure it out until later that he wasn't 3. And then I'm going to splatter the whole thing with this tinsel Heidi Swapp Color Shine. And I love that it just gives that really pretty silvery sparkle to the page. Then the last thing I have to do is try and decide about my journaling. So it takes me a little while to sort of figure it out. And in the meantime, I decided I would do some sketchy lines around the border. And I thought, why not just put my journaling as part of that sketchy border? So down at the bottom, I'm just going to write, you know, how much fun he had with his first haircut and how cute he was. And then I'll continue that border around. And then up here, I'm just going to put the date and then continue the border. And that is going to do it for this layout. It was really quick and simple and a lot of fun. I love the way it turned out. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. Talk to you later. Happy scrapping. Bye.